throw the goddamn flag! What the hell's going on out here?
If you get your feelings hurt, that's too bad.
Don't be cute. Don't be pretty. Be good.
Head coach DeMeco Ryans. Sounds good, doesn't it? I think so, too. Trust and believe you will definitely hear those words one day. Maybe and just might be this offseason. The defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers has done plenty to prove that he is ready for the next step. And the next step is becoming a head coach in the NFL. Another player turned coach in the National Football League. DeMeco has definitely shown his effort on the field and on the sidelines. Breaking into the league in 2006, winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, two-time Pro Bowler, played 9 years at linebacker for the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Even his time in college shouldn't go overlooked. Playing in Alabama, was the 2006 Cotton Bowl Classic Defensive MVP and the 2005 Defensive Player of the Year. So I think it's safe to say that Ryans knows a little bit about football. I mean, 2 years after he retired from playing football, 49ers decided to give him a job as a defensive quality control coach in 2017. And then in 2018, they upgraded him, gave him a promotion to the 49ers linebackers coaching position. Then a few years later, after defensive coordinator Robert Slayer decided to take the job in New York with the Jets, he was then upgraded in 2021 to defensive coordinator. So not only did he go up the ranks the old-fashioned way, but he did it relatively fast. And it could be said he went up really too fast for some people. But to get that kind of job and grow in a company that fast, that means that the coaches and staff members had to see something in you. And I think that's what happened with this guy. A lot of people said that he has a lot of football smarts and he's really smart on the field. And not only that, the coaches and players respect him. And one thing I've noticed that's a little bit easier for the coaches these days that used to be former players, it's easier for them to relate to the players that are playing today. Change the rules, change the conference, anything, all that stuff. At the end of the day, at the core, football is still football. So anybody that has experience playing on a professional level, the players are definitely going to listen to them. Even more so if they're respected. And seeing as how the players interact with Ryans at practice and on game day, I think it's safe to say that they really respect this guy. They were willing to run through a wall for this guy. The 49ers defense at one point for 4 straight games did not allow second half points. And that's a really, really big deal on the professional level, not to let another professional team score on you in 2 quarters of football for 4 straight games. This guy's been getting a lot of praise as far as becoming the next head coach in the NFL. Players, scouts, reporters, everybody is looking at this guy to become a head coach one day. He was even offered a job as a head coach, or at least an interview with the Minnesota Vikings this past offseason, which he turned down. A sign showing that he takes this job really seriously. Maybe turned that job down because he didn't feel he was ready. But one day he is going to feel that he's ready. The question is, what team's going to give him an opportunity? Whoever decides to do that is getting one hell of a coach. So at the moment, all Ryans has to do is just sit back and wait. And if any of these teams that are in the market for a new head coach, if they smart, they'll take advantage and bring this guy in. And my gut's telling me he's not going to have to wait that long.